Everyone. So in this video we are going to take a look at the Leetcode problem number 1899, which is merge triplets to form target triplet. So it is a medium level problem, and it says that a triplet is an array of three integers. You are given a 2D integer array triplets where triplet I is equal to AI, BI, CI. Describes the ith triplet. You are also given an integer array target is equal to XYZ that describes the triplet you want to obtain. So we will be given an array of triplets, and triplets are arrays which contains three elements, and we are also given an target triplet which is an array of three elements. So to obtain target, you may apply the following operation on triplets any number of time, possibly zero. So we have to perform these operations on the given triplets in order to achieve the target value. So we may have target value in triplets, but we may not have. That is what this possibly zero condition means, because if it is already existing in triplets, then we don't have to perform any operation and we can simply return true by checking in it. So the operations are: choose two indices, 0 indexed I and j, I is, I is not equal to j, and update triplets j to become max AI AJ, max BI BJ, max CI CJ. For example, if triplets I is equal to 253 and triplets j is equal to 175, triplet j will be updated to max of 2 and 1, max of 5 and 7, and then max of 3 and 5. So 275. So if we are going to take any two triplets in order to achieve target, then max of each of those positions, like from those both triplets, 0th index, max of 0th index will be taken, and then max of first, then second is taken, and another triplet will be formed. So triplet J will be updated like this. So before it was 175, then after that it will be updated to 275. So return true if it is possible to obtain the target triplet XYZ as an element of triplets, or false otherwise. So if we can achieve by performing these operations, we can achieve the target, then we are going to return true, otherwise false. So you can take a look at these examples in order to get a better understanding of the question if you still don't get it, and we will continue with our solution. So the first condition we are going to have is that if target is already in triplets, so if we don't have to perform any operation, then we are going to return true, because we don't need to perform any operations further. We can just simply return true. Next, what we will do is we will create an array, and I will tell you later that why we are creating this array. And we are going to uh, run a for loop on all these triplets, and we are going to filter out these triplets based on some conditions. So this is our target. This is the 0th, 1st and 2nd index of in our target, 275. So, and we are going to write a if statement here. So, and based on this we are going to filter out some of the triplets out of this array. So the first condition is that any of these, like if there is 3 elements and 3 elements, so either either the element at 0th should be equal to it, either the element at first should be equal to it, or the second should be equal to it. Because if we are going to take a max of it, right, so the max of the number should be existing in it, right? The second condition that we are going to have is that if, only if, uh, means if there is something greater than that, let's say there is 8 in here, right? So if we are going to combine it with anyone in this triplet, if we are going to perform operation, then the second one will always be greater than target, right? Here we are given 7, but we are performing operation, we have to take max, then it would be 8. So this whole triplet turns out to be useless for us. So that is why we are going to filter it out. And whichever, and if these conditions are met, then we are going to append in our new array. So if our array is empty after performing these operations, that means that we cannot achieve the target because there is not a viable uh, triplet to perform operation on. So in that case we are going to return false. Next we are going to take element, the first element of the array that we have filtered out. So we are again going to iterate over that array, and we are extracting these 0th, first and second index like this, which is equal to element right here, and we are going to set element to max of it. So what we are going to do is that we are performing max like this, like this. First one got filtered out, now we are left with these two. So we will keep performing operations, and at last we will always meet the target if it is possible, because we have taken only the triplets that have elements which have at least one equal to it and which are less than it. So in that case, if you would see and try to implement it on any of the example, it would always give us element which is I it which is always going to give us a element at the end. And if target would be possible, then it would always give us target value, otherwise it would, and if it is not possible, then the element would be different at the end. So this is what we had to do. We can try to run it now, and you can see it that the test cases are being passed. Now we can submit it, and you can see that it has been accepted. If you still don't get it, try to implement or try to go hand by hand on any of these examples right here. So possibly this third one is a good one because it has multiple possible ones. So try it once if you still don't get it. Bye.